cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna run it. It's Galloway. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a mid-season showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Brown. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. The sure hands, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. Back to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll keep it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. It's a draw. Steamrolls his way ahead. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Galloway. Fighting off the defender.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Touch pass on the run. Powers through the defender. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Bust through behind his pad. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed on the outside, it's Galloway. I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't, and you got to be able to work with some space. There's an entire field that we got to attack on offense right now. That was just way too much work for little gain.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it's no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Makes the catch. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Offense facing 4th down. Number 89 on to punt it away.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They've been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost it. And the Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Smith. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
With the run on 1st and goal. And it's in there for a touchdown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Caught in the backfield, it's Randall. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Makes the grab. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Adams. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Randall. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Davidson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. changing the route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45, on his way. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Fires left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Throws toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet,
Oh, it's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Klubnik. Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here we go. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Clemson will send the punt team out. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Offense, quick tempo. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
At the 40, there he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return. Touchdown!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run play action. Dances away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And the ball is free on the pitch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Smith. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Lost one deep down the right side. Into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep